similar type of question to the Avro arrow problem. In the game of Battleship, a player places their ships on a grid and their opponent attempts to guess the coordinates to eliminate all ships. The following grid has the coordinates A1 to H8. If all of the ships are placed on the grid, then what is the probability of randomly guessing correctly in at least one of the first 3 turns? So, whenever we have an inequality operator like at least or less than, anything that refers to multiple cases, we are going to use either the direct or indirect method. In this case, it says at least one of the first 3 turns. So we could have either 0, 1, 2, or 3 successful guesses in 3 turns. So let's do, if we're looking for at least one of the first 3 turns, we could look at all cases. Minus the one case that needs to be excluded, which is when there are 0 selected, or that were successfully. One moment. There it is. Okay, so 1 minus the case where 0 are selected. Let's think of how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So there are 18 out of the total. So 18 out of the total are successful. So we're looking to be wrong on all of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 8 is 64 in the grid. So, I wish I remembered that number. 18 minus however many, the total 64. Embarrassed that I have to count this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So there's 18 correct ones. 64 minus 18 means that there's 46 ways to guess incorrectly if we're randomly guessing. And then on the next turn, we would need to guess incorrect again, but we're not going to select the same position. So there's now 45 incorrect positions to select from out of 63 available. Notice there's one less because we've already selected that one. We're not going to do it again. And then 44 out of 62 because the previous selections have already been taken. So that being said, I'm just going to do this in my calculator in one step. We're more interested in the setup of the question than the calculation, and I agree, there's definitely a lot more words than necessary. No argument here for that question. It could be summarized in a much shorter phrase. But unfortunately, when I change some of the details of questions, it renders the entire module static, meaning not working, and I can't risk that. So my apologies, Jacob. All right, so this is a calculation for a problem that you're not dealing with, but it's a similar style of approach, and hopefully that helps clarify some of the steps. Let me know if you need any assistance.